Well, you can't freeze this no matter what, but you need 3 caster minions more than your wave to freeze.
Oh, okay.
So because you have 3 here and 3 here, this is never going to freeze. But because there's a cannon minion worth of damage and HP, it's going to stay here for like 5 seconds longer. Whereas a freeze will just literally stay here.
Okay.
So
I always assumed like if I had one more minion on the enemy wave than mine, then I could freeze. So I've been freezing wrong this whole time, basically.
I'm Daption, an ex-pro player for Cincinnati Fear, rank 2 on support, rank 14 on ADC on the NA ladder, and a CLOL champion. After years of competing at the top of North America, I've helped a ton of students finally hit their dream ranks by showing them what actually wins games. If you're serious about climbing this season, book a session and I'll help you see the game the way a challenger does. Stop guessing, start improving. For real. You don't typically see these bot lanes, but
yeah, I don't know what was going on.
You will play with some unconventional supports. Like I saw one of my students play with Teemo, another one with Fizz, another. So I just want you to have an idea as to like how much damage they can do and what CC they can do, right? So if you think about Echo, right? What is one thing that's scary about him?
Wing a W from the bush.
Yeah,
you can't see the W coming. He flashes into it. He's one of my mains as well, so I have a general understanding of the champion.
You know what the champ does, and so you won't get caught off guard by it as much. The only thing is you're playing versus Aphelios, right? So if Aphelios wants to, he can, whenever he has purple gun, start his purple gun into an echo Q. So it's gonna be a hard CC chain. And you're versus a Rammus, and you're versus an Ari, and you're versus a Briar. So, okay, this game, I would recommend going cleanse, basically. Because if you don't go cleanse, it's going to be hard to team fight. Because they have too many CCs, and they have 2 of them, or 3 that are point and click. So, Briar, Rammus, and this, So, other than that, do you think you get prio, or they get prio? Also, does that mean anything to you when I say that?
Yeah, it does. So I assume we get prio because we're a double ranged bot lane. So we definitely get the prio early on.
So what they're supposed to do is they're supposed to fight you every time you go for CS, and then you're just supposed to push the wave. So you guys are the pushing lane. They're the neutralizers. In fighting, do you ever win? And when?
I believe so. Yeah. So I think, I mean, they do have an Ignite, so early game, I do feel like they could beat us, but I am Draven. So I feel like if me and Nami are in the correct position, focusing the same person, we could potentially win. I'd say we focus the Aphelios, especially if Echo has his shield from his W. We don't really win that.
That's good. It's just... Okay, when you said the W, that's perfect, but I also want you to realize whenever you're playing versus any bot laner, you always have to look at their like keystones, because it just tells you, it tells you exactly what type of damage they're going to be dealing, right? So if this guy had lethal tempo versus now him having PTA, what's the difference between that in terms of fighting?
In terms of fighting, he's looking for shorter trades, I assume.
Yes, exactly.
So longer trades are better for me. Same with Echo.
Yeah, well... You think with Halo Blades his trades are better longer?
No, his trades are better shorter because he's
okay.
Halo Blades and leave.
Yeah, exactly. So both of these champions love to take short trades, and whenever they have the correct like conditions for it, I'm gonna try to look for situations where you need to be scared, and if you're not scared, you're gonna die. Okay. Other than that, versus Rammus, this guy likes full clearing until he gets level 4, and then your jungler is kind of weird. Like he can gank. Yeah, I haven't seen a Warwick in a while.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, this champion.
My champion's really bad into Rammus.
I've
noticed at least.
The fact that you can't E his R is like
exactly.
You're gonna.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah, you're gonna suffer a bit. But beyond that, let's get into the game because I just want to see your guys' lane. And your map configuration. I'm just saying words, but okay. Another thing with Draven is like once you get your double. Your double axes. I'm down for you to like look for hard trades. It's just you have to make sure that you're on the same line as your Nami. So whenever I say that, I mean you're here and then she's down here, but on the same like there's a word for it, but like basically you can never be you here and her here because the distance is too far, whereas these two are stacked on top of each other, right? So if they want to fight you, this triangle is better, whereas this triangle, I mean,
is worse for sure.
yeah, this one's a lot worse. So let's see how this goes. Okay. Like that you're hitting the wave, even though your Nami's not hitting it. Shows that you know what you want to do. Okay. And then right here, why is it that you didn't walk up and hit Theophilios when he CS this?
So in before after CSing, just so I can really visualize it.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop it just like, okay, right now you already CS'd all of your melees, so you have a timer to like walk up basically, okay?
Yeah.
So if he's gonna CS this minion, you want to pressure him, right?
Yeah.
But why is it that I'm gonna pause it right when he autos? So like right now, why weren't you like walking up further to like hit him? Because there's a reason, but I just want you to like know why.
Okay, so for me, it's because I know that when I auto him, I'm too close to their minions, and I'm gonna get aggroed by their minions.
That's true, but remember, when you're double axes, you're willing to do that. There's another reason why you can't do that, and it's this guy.
Okay.
So if you can't, okay. So remember what I said about the being on the same line as the Nami? It matters more here because you're here, Nami's here, but this triangle is worse than this triangle. Yeah.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
So it's good that you're on the same line, but proximity also matters. So basically, if you were to walk up here and try to auto the Aphelios, this guy would just auto your head off and you would drop to like this much HP. So your decision was right to not fight the Aphelios, but you can get auto off on the Echo here.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
So it's good to like just recognize those small windows, and then just want to see your guys level 2. Okay. Okay, no, that's good.
I kind of overdo it a little bit, but
no, this is completely fine. This is completely fine because
perfect.
So couple of things. Whenever you take trades that are starting off really good, since you have lethal tempo, your damage is going to ramp up, and they haven't hit you until you got, I think, 2 autos off on the Aphelios. Maybe it was 1. I think it's 2. Yeah, it's 2 autos off, and then Aphelios only got 1 auto off on you. So no matter what, your trade is going to be good here. So I want to get that. And then also, this guy has his spell, right? He's auto-autoing you. Does this guy have a spell level 1?
No, he doesn't.
Exactly.
He has autos, right?
Yeah, so you have 2, 2, and 1. This is going to be a good trade no matter what. This is a Aphelios specific thing. Okay?
Yeah.
So this is good. This is good. There's just something that's going on the map that I'm not sure if you're like looking at, but I'm just going to bring it up. Like, your Warwick invaded their top side. So 2 things can happen here. You either will get invaded. So this usually happens when their jungler is expecting the Warwick to invade, so they ward. Or Rammus is going to path topside, and he's going to come to no camps. So either way, I just want you to think their jungler's in this side of the map. I need to go work right now.
Okay.
So after the second wave is the rule. I'll write it down for you real quick. 1 sec.
Was it 230 or something?
So it is 230 in the sense that no, the actual timer is 215 to 245, and the reason why is like if their jungler cleared their top side, he can do 3 camps and then come bot, and that would be around like 240, 245. And then if their jungler is bot side, he's done his 3 camps by now. He's going to be coming bot around now. So it's 215 to 245. You need to get a ward off. And the best case scenario for you is after the second wave, just go ward river. And there's actually, Rammus is one of those junglers where you actually have to ward the Tribush. Because champions like Hecarim, Rammus, Warwick, if your Warwick is chasing like a champion that's really low,
Yeah.
it's better to ward this Tribush because they're going to be too fast. And so if you ward this river area and the Rammus ganks you, you're going to be too late. He's just going to like come straight at you. So in this situation, it's an exception, but ward river versus Rammus.
So actually, normally ward the river, but with junglers with high movement speed, I should be warding the Tribush.
Yes.
Okay.
So that would prevent this gank from ever happening, even if you weren't like specifically looking at what jungler it was and like whatnot. Now, if it's like, let's say, what's a jungler that you don't have to be scared of? Let's say it's like, honestly, you should be scared of like almost every jungler in the game, but let's just say, let's say, okay, Kayn, I guess, right? Like he's the least CC and he doesn't really have high damage, so Kayn's usually really want to full clear. Unless there's the freest gank ever, you don't need to ward the Tribush because the likelihood of them doing a cheese gank, so 3 camp gank, is not very likely. And you have a ward topside, right? So if their jungler hasn't shown topside yet, like I said, he's either here or he's here. 2 things can happen. He either shows topside and you'll see him on the ward. If he doesn't show topside on this ward, you need to go ward river, even if it's a Kayn. So in this situation, no matter what, you're gonna ward, and then let's move on. Okay, I'm gonna skip. Okay, wait. Actually, never mind. I'm not gonna skip forward. Oh, this is unlucky, actually.
Yeah. I just wasn't expecting it, honestly.
Yeah, it's just the timing was like really close, but the second you see this W, like you need to start spacing.
Walk away immediately. Yeah.
This auto is a little bit greedy because he can always just start running at you and his dashes.
For sure.
He actually has 2 dashes, which is kind of annoying. He can dash here first time and then he can dash here. So
in the blink, right?
Yeah. So you have to be a little bit more cognizant of that as a champion ADC. Also, if you W'd, I think you would get out as well. But regardless, just be a little bit more scared of it. And then now...
I'm pretty sure I tried to W. I just did it too late.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think your Nami's out of mana. Okay. I was wondering why she wasn't turning on. Okay. So right after you take this trade, you're in like, I want to get the fuck back into base mode. So you either go ahead and you like just go and take your base here, or you're gonna stay here and you're gonna fight them because your Nami has higher HP than this Echo, and you can fight this Aphelios.
And now my Warwick is coming as well.
So that's the other thing. If your reasoning was, okay, I see the Warwick on bot side, I'm gonna spam ping him to come bot, then it's okay for you to stay. But right now I don't see you ping him at all. So if he comes bot, it's not your play. He's just doing it on his own and it's good. But if your jungler's doing a play and then the next game you get a different jungler, maybe he's not gonna come bot, right? So I want you to know, like, in this situation, if you get your jungler to bail you out, it's amazing.
For sure.
There's another reason why it's amazing, because they never warded the Tribush. There's no ward, right? So those are 2 things.
How are you aware of the fact they haven't warded it? They just never walked up there?
Yeah, literally. So you were pushing them in this entire time. Did they ever get a timer to like walk into the Tribush in the ward?
No, I've had prior the entire time, so it makes sense.
So yeah, they're just wait. Let me see how this is done.
Yeah, it was super unlucky.
Let's see. Okay, should just kill the Echo. Oh.
Yeah, I was really scared. It was like if I throw that axe forward, then we kill him for sure. But
Well, the only thing is, you're scared of this guy like purple Wing you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But he just used.
Oh, he already used it on the Warwick. Okay, I wasn't aware of that.
Aphelios has, I think he also red Qs here. Yeah, he has no spells.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're not paying attention to the enemy. I have a feeling your camera is either on this guy or on yourself, or not your camera, sorry, your eyes.
Oh yeah, I'm tunneling on the Echo. I'm completely tunneled on the Echo.
Okay, make sure you're not doing that. You need to like split your attention between these two, because if this guy uses a spell, it's your chance to go and kill him. If this guy uses all of his spells and the Aphelios walks up, then you can kill the Aphelios. This guy, I'm pretty sure Echo has no spells. He just used like his W and his Q. I'm not sure about E, but no matter what, you shouldn't be scared here because of the abilities. So in a gank situation, make sure you're looking at their champions first and foremost. So this is rough, but you should just push your wave out and take a base. I mean, honestly, no. Oh shit. Yeah, their jungler's, he realized that his top side got invaded, so he's gonna be bot now. You're gonna die if he has flash, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I was gonna say push the wave, but you actually can let this wave push into you and you'll get a freeze, but the mistake,
I had no time.
Yeah, you literally had no time. So right now, if you were to just run out because you can't reach them anymore, right? You would immediately want to peek at your camera, and what would it say?
Yeah. Oh, he's coming straight for me.
Yeah.
I just need to run out.
So you would have more time to prepare for it. If you want to be like this is like really high level, you just spam, you ping your Warwick one time, and then you just spam ping him like on the way so that he intercepts the Rammus, basically.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, I tried to run behind like someone. I don't know if
you should.
Yeah, I tried to run behind anyone,
good, but your Warwick just abandoned you.
See, I was assuming he would walk into it. He just never did.
Yeah, I mean it's rough, but now your wave is still fine, so it's not the worst situation ever. And your Nami's hitting the wave; she should be based. So this is good. You ping her off.
I ping her off at some point.
Yeah, this is really good. So if she kills this cannon minion, the reason why it's terrible is because this wave can stay here for a little bit longer if she last sits it, but
can't freeze anyone.
Yeah, you basically, well, you can't freeze this no matter what, but you need 3 caster minions more than your wave to freeze.
Oh, okay.
So because you have 3 here and 3 here, this is never gonna freeze. But because there's a cannon minion worth of damage and HP, it's gonna stay here for like 5 seconds longer, whereas a freeze will just literally stay here.
Okay.
So
I always assumed like if I had one more minion on the enemy wave than mine, then I could freeze. So I've been freezing wrong this whole time, basically.
Yeah. So I'll write it down. You need 3 casters. It's specifically 3 to 4 cast. So 4 casters when you have a cannon wave, and 3 casters when it's a normal wave. I'll just write 3 casters as like a normal rule to freeze a wave, and that's usually going to be in front of your turret. You usually freeze when you're stronger than the enemy. So the reason why freezing in front of your turret is really good is because the enemy is going to want to come here and push their wave in and get a crash. Otherwise, they're going to miss CS. And when they do that, you're going to want to walk up and hit them.
Yeah, just W in.
Yeah, but imagine you're weaker, right? And you're freezing the wave here. All they have to do is just come here and push the wave in front of your face because you can't stop them, right? And then you're going to have to CS these minions with more difficulty under the turret, because turret makes CSing harder, basically. And they'll get a move because they're going to break your freeze, and then they can go and do whatever the fuck they want. So, you're a little bit in danger here, but they clear your wave, so you're actually completely fine. Okay. I will skip forward to like 8 minutes because that's the important part I want you to be thinking about. Okay, so the reason why I look at 8 minutes is because it's the grub spawn timer. Yeah, and in pro play, this is usually a timer where teams like swap, and so if an ADC is swapping on the map, you're in mid game, whereas laning phase is just you're stuck bot lane. So at this point, you're gonna be like, I'm not expecting you to like 5-head and just go top lane. I'm just saying that like as a general like rule, you should be thinking about what's going on the map, and that's related to objectives, right? So if let's say you push your bot lane in and you get a kill, if you're full HP and full mana, you would want to move up and try to like pressure the grubs. But if you're not thinking about the grubs and you just double kill, all you're gonna do is hit the turret, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So this game specifically, I actually forget your team comp. Hold on one sec. I think both teams kind of don't really want grubs. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, going for grubs is okay. It's just whenever I'm looking at team comps, I'm looking at champions that are good at split pushing, and your Riven's better at split pushing than Briar, but Ari is better than Victor at split pushing. So the chance of hitting turrets is very low for both teams. But grubs are always nice when you get them. So I wouldn't really want you to move for grubs. Whereas let's say you have a Yone here, you're moving for grubs because if you kill them bot and you get grubs, like the side laners are gonna.
If I have like a Mundo Gwen or something.
Exactly.
I would need grubs. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. So okay, hold on. It's good that you're fist fighting. I just want to make sure it's like a good fist fight. Where's their jungler? Hold on. Jungler hasn't shown in the past 2 minutes. Huh. Okay, so he's topside. At least I think he is. Okay, their jungler should be topside, okay? I won't say he is because there's a chance that
you never know.
Yeah, there's a chance that he's here right now just taking all 3 of these camps. It's very low, but I'm assuming that he's at grubs. So here, you have a ward in the river. It's okay to assume that you're 2v2, but the second you see a Rammus topside, I want you to be like, okay, I'm beelining and I'm fighting, okay?
Okay.
So I'll try to look for that right now. And perfect. Look.
Yeah, immediately see him.
Yeah, so 8 minutes onwards. This matters a lot more 8 minutes onwards, but I want you to like peek at your map when your team is going to grub. So right now you're clearing the wave. There's not really much for you to do on this wave. Like you're autoing the minions, yes, but I don't want you to just solely be looking at your minions. So as a general rule, every 30 seconds you should be looking at your map. And it's not like, honestly, the 30 seconds is actually not even enough. You should be looking at it every like 5 seconds, but we got to start somewhere. Do you look at your map often or no?
I try to, not as often as I should be for sure.
Okay. Do you play a lot of Draven? Like, are you like main Draven?
Yeah. So this isn't actually my main account. But on my main account, I almost have like a mil mastery on him. I've played way too much Draven.
That's good. So you recognize, like, you know what your like. I'm watching you play your champ. It looks like you know what you're doing, right? So
yeah.
I'm just thinking, because if you didn't know what you were doing and you're playing Draven on this timer, I would just tell you like walk forward and fight them. But you're about to do that anyway, so no need for that. And then Echo W is used. That's another sign for me to just like spam ping forward. So
100%.
I really want you to like zone in on this, because the quality of you as a player is denoted by like your unique, that I'm just saying a bunch of words, okay? Just stick with me. The quality of you as a player is denoted by your unique perspective in the game, right? And what I mean by that is, does your Nami know what's going on and like in your head and in the game? Does she know that? No, right? So you have a unique perspective to give to your teammates. So I want you to give that, right? In timers where it matters to you, which right now you win 2v2 and you just saw the Echo W, just ping forward. So involving yourself with your team is the easiest way to make this team game winnable. So I just want you to do it. So once enemy uses CC ability, ping forward, and it's just gonna make your trade easier, because you're pressuring correctly, but your Nami's behind. And what she should be doing is, if you ping forward, she would just EW you, and you can actually get this trade off right now.
Yeah.
So, this is good. This is good. You just wasted ulti. He has. Wow. Nice. Cool.
I think I'll auto a minion here at some point. Oh, no, I'm chilling.
I think
I'm pretty sure that there's a fight where I autoed a minion. I'm not sure if it was this one.
it's okay. It's okay. Mechanical mistakes always happen, so no worries about that. And like, there would be no point in me reviewing something like that unless there's like a practical skill I can give you, like target champions only. It would make your life a little bit easier, but until I see it.
I do use target champions only, but I still end up autoing minions. I use A to auto attack, but I don't have it to where I press A and then I left click. I literally just press A and I auto attack immediately.
No, I have that too. I have that too. That's move attack move click or something. I don't know. I don't know the exact name.
So
yeah,
sure.
But there's like a setting that you can go, like, just press tab and then go to, I think it's game, and there's like a little subsection that's written like target champions only as a toggle, and like it could be your middle mouse button. So whenever I'm fighting and I'm really like, there's a lot of shit going on, I'll just like hit my middle mouse click, and then every auto that I'm gonna do is gonna hit a champion no matter what.
Okay, perfect.
So it's also especially good for tower dives, because sometimes they're just sitting behind the turret, right? So it's kind of annoying to deal with. And then, okay, now, right? I need you to have a plan as to what you're doing just off this timer, right? So you just killed their bot lane, and I think your tempo's good. You greeted for a plate, so they should. I mean, you pinged off, but you listened to your Navi. So it's okay.
Off, and then I saw the Rammus top side, so I greeted for a second play.
So it's okay to do this if it's gonna net you an item. And the reason why is, like, I would rather you be on the map faster, right? So you can influence your 2v2. You win your 2v2, right? So I'd rather you be there faster with an item rather than you staying here for an extra like 15 seconds and then you're later, but you also have an item. So no matter what, if you have an item, it's good. If you don't have an item, don't greed. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna blow my nose real quick.
You're good.
Yeah, so I need to see how much. I don't know the Bloodthirster gold right now, so you're gonna show me.
I definitely had way more than the BT. Oh
no. No, you did. It would be. Okay. It would. I think you were like 1,000.
I got like 63 off of that plate.
So yeah, you had like about.
Need it.
Yeah, you did not need it. So, do not greed for plates unless. So there's two exceptions. So it's either you have an item or everybody's dead on the map. But the only people that were dead on the map were their bot lane and they're coming back. Okay. Yeah. So let's say, let's go back. So let's say their death timers were still on. This is okay. Like, you can greed for this. Just don't touch the next wave, because then you would be putting yourself behind. But I'll just give you the rule so that you, the general rule. Unless you get an item for it. And then we can split off into the exceptions. Okay, so right now you're coming back to lane. I need you to have a plan. So what's your plan right now?
So what I usually would like to do is if I'm ahead, I make it back to lane and I try to freeze a wave, build up a slow push, and then try to 2v2 if I know that the jungler isn't near us, right? But in this specific situation, I think because I got the plates, I made it to lane late and I couldn't freeze the wave. So I'm not sure what I had in mind at this specific moment in time.
Yeah, no, so when I asked that question wrong usually, but what I mean is, like, right now you're in review. What do you think I want you to think when you're in lane right now? It's a little bit of mind games, but no, you're good. I asked it wrong. You're good.
Yeah, so here I would be thinking about the Drake timer that's coming up. So I want to get prio for the potential Drake that we could be getting.
Okay, that's good. But there's one thing that's above that, and I'm just gonna say it flat out. Okay. You have actually wait. Let me see if you press tab real quick. Okay, you do press tab right somewhere here, maybe, sort of. Hold on, I gotta find it. I love that you brought up.
It was before or after the base.
I think it was. Oh yeah. Wait.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is.
Go too far. Oh wait, no, yeah. Wait. Oh my god.
This is so confusing.
It's okay. Please. Where? Okay, it's there. Please.
Surely it's
maybe.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, so the reason, okay, what I'm trying to look at basically is what the, wait, you showed it here. Okay, I think you got it here. No, you didn't got it. It was here. Okay, maybe. Okay, there you go. So
Perfect.
the reason why I'm looking at this is that you've now hit what I call like an item breakpoint. So you're gonna come back with a full fucking BT. Look at this guy's items.
Yeah, it's huge.
So what that means is once you get an item breakpoint so much ahead of the enemy, you're just gonna fight. So think about it, right? If you're playing 2v3 and let's say you and your Nami are about to have your ulti back up, do you think you win? Do you think you lose?
Oh, for sure we win.
Exactly, right?
2v2? Yeah, 2v2 we win every time.
But 2v3. So I want you to think about that real quick.
2v3, potentially, yes.
Yes. Okay.
I just, but at the same time, the Rammus is 2-0, and he's probably, like, if he comes to me, I'm assuming he's coming after a base with an item as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we potentially could win 3v2, especially since I'm Draven. But in this specific situation, because it's a Rammus, it is a little more tough. Because just, the champion isn't, my champion isn't really strong into him, so.
Yeah, that's true. So
Yeah.
From my perspective, unless the Aphelios has purple gun, if this is played correctly, you guys should be able to 2v3 because you have barrier and exhaust. So nobody's going to be able to drop you down low enough to kill you. And so in this situation, I would be comfortable with 2v3ing. You don't have to do it, but no matter what, your top priority here is once you get an item breakpoint, fighting 2v2 is your top priority. No matter what, push waves into them and force trades and objectives. Because if you slow push, so what you told me is you'd like to like freeze and then like slow push into them. That's good.
Yeah.
But you have an item. So at the top of the top, if you have items, you're fighting. Okay?
Yeah.
And then under that is usually like ults and summoner spells. And then under that is just regular spells. So
Like OW.
spell CCD, CDs, stuff like that.
Cool.
And there's probably there is other layers, not probably. It's just I'll make it kind of simple for that. So this pyramid is like what I want you to be thinking about. And so I'm gonna unfortunately I will be judging you. I will be judging you based off of what I just said. Not judging, but I just want to make sure that we see you hard fighting like this. And the other thing is, so I'm not sure if you think about this, but this Rammus pathed top for his first clear, and your Warwick ended up pathing bot, and they ended up on the same. Remember when you got ganked, right? The Warwick and the Rammus were on the same side of the map. So now, no matter what, they're
always going to be on the same side.
Yeah, so
their camp respawns.
Yes, exactly. So the Rammus pathed up, and he showed top, and your Warwick is now bot. Well, actually, no, it's not. It's the opposite. I'm trolling you. They're not going to be on the same side. They're always going to be opposite. I think your Warwick fucked up. Okay, so he should be finishing his Raptors and then going downwards, but he fucked up his base, and so Rammus is now bot side right now, and in about like 25 seconds, so like 11 minutes, he's going to move towards his top side camps. So you don't have to be scared on the next wave. And the reason why I know that is because he showed top lane right here.
Yeah. So after when I was doing the play,
Yes. And another thing that you could do is, I'm not even joking when I say this, every time the jungler shows on the map, literally just pan your camera. Because it costs you nothing unless you're fighting. If you're fighting, absolutely.
I think I do. Pretty sure I do. Yeah.
Literally goat. Literally goated. Like, there you go. There you go, actually. So he's going to go do his blue buff base to bot side. He's probably going to have an item. I'm not going to lie. I'm not sure exactly how much gold he's sitting on.
He's 2-0, so
yeah.
I'm assuming he will. He just has low CS, so I don't know. He might be close. I'm not sure.
Yeah. So like regularly what would happen is the Rammus would be on his bot side about now. So I'm assuming 1 minute is enough time for him to clear his camps. If he can't do that, then Rammus is terrible and nobody should pick him. But I think his champ is fine. So yeah, he's gonna be top side soon. And then I just want you to, before, if you're scared of their jungler, just make sure that you're going for vision first, and then you're going for fight. So this should be your order of priority. I personally, in this situation, I wouldn't be scared, but being a good player means that you're adapting to what you know in the game. And if what you know in the game is I'm scared of 2v3ing, then you go ahead and you do this vision thing. Okay.
Okay.
So it's kind of the formula for fighting. Then Nami lens. Oh, that's top lane.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's a little harder because I'm telling you to think about the jungle. Until you get to higher levels, like it's gonna be hard for you to look at solo lanes.
For sure. Caught me so off guard. Like
Yeah. There's specific champions that can do this. So like Sion, Camille, Riven, basically champions with like really high mobility that can move around the map with their either R's or their like basic spells. Briar's another one. You're just gonna want to be scared when they're not showing on the map, but I'm not gonna like expect you to like know that, you know, every game. So just have it at the back of your head. Maybe one game you think like, oh, Sion's missing, and then you actually think like, okay, Daption, the fraud, told me that Sion can ult bot, so I'm gonna walk away, and then it like saves you from dying, you know?
Yeah. Because in my head, I get caught by the W, and I'm like, well, it's just fine. Like, I'm out of the CC. I win the fight, and then I get blasted with a Briar ult to the face.
Yeah, you should have been fine, but unfortunately the Briar is there. I think your Nami did fuck up because you're not actually supposed to die here instantly. So Nami was supposed to ult the Briar, but she did it a little too late. So the Briar he
popped me.
Yeah. He didn't do it too late. He did it too early. Sorry, because when she's in her ulti, she's unstoppable. So all she had to do is wait like a millisecond. This guy would get knocked up, and then you could E and run away. Now I don't know what their summoner spells are, so they can probably like chase you, but this should have been a bit.
I could have gone a kill off at least. I think I could have killed the Aphelios.
Yeah, it would have been close, but it would have at least been a better situation. Okay, so no, sir. So we need to talk about this because right now you're clicking on the way to Drake. So are you wanting to fight the Drake?
So I'm thinking about it. Like I'm considering it. I'm pretty sure when I see my team walk off, I just walk back to lane here. I'm pretty sure.
So I want it to be the opposite. Okay. You just told me like if your team was walking in, you would walk in. Do you think you can win these fights with no ultis and there are 5 people?
Like our team has no ultis, or I have no ulti?
Yeah, well, yeah, all of you guys have no ultis. And Briar and Aphelios have no ultis no matter what, but you don't know what the other 3 have, right?
Yeah. So it's 4v5, so I don't think it's possible.
Yeah.
Now that I realize Riven is still just chilling top.
Yeah. So unless you're pinging this, I don't even know if she has Ignite or TP. She might have Ignite. I don't remember. But unless you're thinking to yourself, okay, Riven's TPing in here, I'm fighting. I don't want you to be clicking in. And so formula for fighting for me is numbers advantage plus ult / summoner. Let's just do ultimate cooldowns. So you just think to yourself, after a fight, did they use any summoners? Okay. Or ultimates? And literally in that fight, you could tell you and your Nami use your ultimates. You can see that on your screen. And then you think to yourself like, oh, what did I just die to? Immediately you'd be like, okay, Briar ult. And then the thing that finished you off was the Aphelios ult. But maybe you weren't thinking about it. But no matter what, it would seem bad, right? You just use 2 ultis and they use 1, but now they have numbers. So the numbers advantage would take over and you would be like, okay, I don't want to fight this. So if a situation like this happens, you're not clicking in, okay?
For sure.
So it's usually because there's no set numbers, by the way. If I tell you numbers advantage and like you're 4v5, but you have ultimates and they don't have ultimates, the numbers advantage matters less. Whereas in this situation, because you have no ultimates at all and they have ultimates, just the
And
numbers.
it's a numbers disadvantage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So no matter what the advantage you think of, you're gonna not want to fight. So
yeah, it makes sense.
And then okay.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So a couple of things. Are you thinking about your Nami at all here?
I mean, yeah, I noticed she's mid. In this I don't know if I should just stay bot, gain some solo XP, and just farm it out. Maybe shove the wave, like roam with her or something.
Fuck no.
But
No.
right? Yeah.
No,
So
no.
in my head, I'm like, my Nami's mid. I'm just gonna soak up like the solo XP.
So for me specifically, when you were walking back to lane, I'm thinking, okay, lane assignments, because in competitive play, no matter what, there will be lane swaps based off of what is most optimal on the map. So like literally at 14 minutes, not every time, but ADCs will want to swap to mid because that's around when I'm pretty sure 15 minutes is when Nerf spawns.
I usually move mid, between 14 to 16.
Yeah.
Or
so
I try to at least,
There you go. So around that time is where ADCs want to go to mid. You can go earlier. So let's say they're on this Drake and the grubs are still up. You want to go mid because you would want to be at the grubs fight, and your Victor would actually be the one to go to bot. And so that's why it's at the back of my head. And then I see this, right? I see the Nami heading mid. And so alarm bells are ringing in my head. I'm like, okay, they just took Drake. I'm not sure if they have to base or not. So if you're alone and they have their ultimates, right? Are you allowed to stay under this turret alone?
No. Because my problem is, I have 4 kills. I feel like I'm strong. So in my head, I'm like, if they dive me, I at least kill one person.
True, but
I don't know if that's worth it or not. It's a problem.
Yeah, think about it, right? You have a lead. Okay, you're the only lead on your team. You're the only lead on your team, and your Nami is going away from you.
Yeah.
So we just got to put that into perspective. Like, genuinely think to yourself, right? If your support is moving on the map and you're going to be put in a bad situation, just spam ping them to come bot. If they mute you, I would rather you be annoying to somebody else than lose the game. Yeah. Okay.
So in a situation where she does leave me, right? What should I be doing? Like, should I follow? Because I just came back from base as well.
Do not follow, no matter what. It's just I want you to be cognizant that if they're smart, they're just gonna dive you. So don't give them any like bad trades. So right here, you're a little bit ballsy. I'm not gonna lie, because if this Rammus plays this well, he can actually like run around and then ult you, but it doesn't really matter because Echo's not on your screen and the Aphelios can't follow up. So you're actually fine here. It doesn't really matter. But there's a world where you die here if this Aphelios flashes over and some bullshit happens. But basically just don't take any bad trades here. That's the only thing that should be at the back of your mind. And spam pinging your fucking Nami. I'm serious. You have to spam ping her because you're the carry of this game. Do not, like, think about it, right? Your resources this game are going to be your jungle and your support. So whenever you can use them and bring them towards you, you're going to be able to make advantageous fights. If they're willingly walking away without you telling them anything, they're like basically throwing the game. You're justified in spam pinging them. I'm not even joking.
Okay.
You want to win, right?
Yeah, and I wanted to fight that really bad.
No, you should. You literally should, by the way. You should. Like, that's good. It's just your team is not allowing you to do that, so I want you to be thinking about that. Then let's see. So the ADC wants the base. The Rammus is in the second bush. Are you ever looking at the map at this point?
Yeah, I'm always looking at the map here.
Okay.
Straight, like when I'm farming just under tower, that's usually when I have my eyes like glued to the map.
Perfect. So Rammus is in.
I feel like they can bush cheese me here.
Yes.
So I'm just chilling.
Yes. So Rammus is in. So at best, Rammus is in this bush, and then the two others are in this bush.
Yeah.
What you can do.
I'm pretty sure I got impatient. I just face checked.
So don't do that. Don't do that because you're like on a timer basically. If these guys stay here for another like 30 seconds, their top side should get fucked. Okay, you're Nami just base, man. She went top and then based when you guys are. Anyways, doesn't matter. Basically, what should happen is if they stay bot, you guys should kill their top laner. because you're supporting your jungler top. Doesn't matter if they don't do it. Let's not think results based. But if there's a world that they're here, I want you to think of the best way that you can like check this bush. And so in my head, the only thing that comes up, I want you to walk this way, okay? And then you're gonna walk, you're gonna like jiggle forward, okay, a little bit. Because think about it, right? So if the Rammus is in the middle bush at best, because you saw him walk towards the middle bush on the minimap, and two others are here. Aphelios doesn't have purple gun, and Echo has W. So the only CC that can hit you is Echo W. Think about how that's gonna interact with you, right? So you're gonna walk this way, and he's gonna Echo W once he sees you walking up, right? So the reason why I'm telling you to jiggle is like, yes, exactly. So you're gonna bait it out, and then you're gonna walk up, and then you're gonna walk out. Walk up, walk out, and then you're gonna do that 1 or 2 times. You walk up here, you E the bush, and then you're gonna walk up to the tip of it and ward it if nothing hits, and then you know whether or not they're here. You see that?
Yeah. I did not do that, but I get
Yeah.
I did not do that.
Okay. Yeah, so there's a world where you die here. I just want to make that clear. So it's good that you didn't, but I just want you to recognize the threat assessment might have been off, but it is what it is. You got what you wanted. The fuck? I mean, he has no ulti, so you're fine. Okay, this is really weird. So remember here, if you're scared of 2v3ing, I want you to ward the tri-bush, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Echo's, okay, you're not scared here, actually. Echo's top. And in fact, let me think about it. You can't dive here because the Rammus is...
He's lurking.
Yeah. So this is, there's a word for it. I keep on forgetting, but... basically the jungler and the support swapped. So instead of your support, the support coming bot and the jungler going top, their support walked top to get a gank off, and Rammus came bot to cover the field. I don't think he tried doing that, but in competitive terms, they just swapped and covered sides of the map. So here you can actually be scared and it's fine. But no matter what, oh, nice run. Oh. That's Ari.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. So you can do 2 things in this situation. So this is what we call getting pinched. So they're coming from 2 sides and they both have CC. So what do you want to do? You have to make a split-second decision right now. Oh, I'm not talking about in-game. I'm talking about in review. What do you want to do?
So watching it back, I guess I could just try to pick off the Aphelios because I feel like I'm dead regardless. But I don't have flash. I don't have sums. She's gonna have the movement speed off the TP. Right? I'm gonna get hit with something.
Okay.
Unless I somehow dodge it. I don't know. But I assume I need to walk into the Aphelios, try to pick something.
So exactly. That's exactly what I want you to think. It just has to be quick, and it has to be like you telling your support what to do. So you're probably in game, I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna be caught off guard when these TPs happen. But what I want you to do, the second a TP shows on your map and you're getting pinched, so getting flanked from one side and the other, you have to just pick a side. So it doesn't matter if you chose the right side in the game. Well, it does matter, but I just want you to have the idea in your head. I'm getting pinched. I'm picking a side. So what that would look like is right now you see the TP, and if this Draven or this Aphelios walks past this line, so don't use your W, okay? Just don't use it because you're gonna need it to turn on either side.
Yeah,
you're gonna wait for the Aphelios to walk past this little line here. And you're just going to spam fucking ping on your Nami, like engage this way. And what that'll do is, I'm going to stop it the second he walks past this. Okay, so don't pan your camera. Imagine your camera's on the Aphelios right now. You would just W-E, run at this guy, Nami would ult, follow up, and then you guys just literally kill the Aphelios unless he flashes out.
Turn on the Ari.
Exactly. But the worst thing ever you can do here is do nothing.
Yeah.
Because then they're just going to close in, right? It's like This was not in Squid Game, but there was like a horror movie where like there's like glass panels on both sides and you have to decide who dies in this situation.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah. I think it's a game. No, it's a Telltale game.
something like that. But
I think so. Yeah.
basically just you got to make a choice. In
Yeah.
some situations, by the way, you also have to make a sacrifice. So your Nami would probably get sacrificed, but that's good. Like if you can 2v2 here and it's their mid lane and their ADC, you just killed both of their carries on the map. It would be worth it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's huge.
So that is important. Then I just want to move a little bit more forward towards like when you get on mid lane, because there's going to be bigger stakes when you get put on mid wave, because you're going to be opening the map, and so you need to make decisions. Okay, so right now we're in review. What's on your mind? What do you want to do? What's your play?
Honestly, I have like no information on the map
Mm-hmm.
in this moment.
Mm-hmm.
I personally just want to catch waves, try to keep mid prio so we can have more pressure across the map if I can. That's all I really have in mind.
Okay, I'll make it easier on you actually, because it should be. You should have some more information. Yeah. So Riven used ultimate topside. Warwick went in and killed himself, and Victor went in and used his ultimate and killed himself. Okay. So
they're on grubs.
they're on Rift right now. So you guys,
Rift,
yeah, they already took the grubs. So you're pinging the Drake, but I want you to think to yourself. I think you're about to press stop. Okay. So the only person that could have TP, no, the Ari should not have TP, right?
Yeah.
So. If the Briar shows top lane and your Riven and Victor both come to the Drake, it's okay to fight, because then you would be 5-4. And it's likely that they use an ultimate topside to kill your team. So I'm willing for you to come here and fight, because you're strong as shit, right? So you want to stack traits and then get the soul. And so from that information, I'm thinking to myself, yes, I want to get mid prio, and then I want to move into side. You just have to be scared of this guy on flank and just getting a W on your head, and this bitch having ultimate soon, because her ulti cooldown is so fucking low. I don't know why.
Yeah.
So so you see the Echo, you see the Briar, but your Riven's okay. So let's count the number. Sounds like preschool, but like just unironically counting the numbers. So there's one bot. Or one top, so you can just like cross them out. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah. 2 bot, 1 mid. We don't know where Rammus is.
Exactly. So what do you want to do right now? You want to just walk up, fight? What is it?
I feel like I could walk up, fight. I feel like I could try to get prio and then maybe collapse on the Echo, since he's so far away from Ophelio. So me and Warwick are pretty close there. Plus Nami can come with us.
Yes.
Get a pick, go into Drake, because he's pretty overextended.
Yes, exactly. So that's a solid fucking plan. That's what I want you to be thinking right now, except I guess we skipped past it, but your Nami's 1 HP.
Oh yeah, my Nami's 1 HP. Okay.
Yeah, so actually, across the, sorry, I did skip it, so there's no way for you to remember. Sure. So here you guys are down a number now, so
yeah, I could fight the Ari. Like, I'm pretty sure I wanted to fight the Ari here. When I was in game, like, I wanted to fight the Ari.
You can, but once this Echo walks past this, like, you saw him, like, basically, he's coming towards the mid side of the river. How do I explain? Like, he's closer to mid than he is to bot, basically. So
he is to bot. Okay,
yeah, so he's more likely to come mid. Now you got to be counting another number here, and you don't know where the Rammus is. So
for sure.
This contest on the wave now is really scary.
Okay.
See that? So
should I just be sitting under tower?
Yeah, yes, you have to.
Soaking up XP?
You have to. You have to. And then she's going to push the wave into you. Because, otherwise this shit happens. And, okay, they could have dove you, by the way.
Yeah.
So, it's, like, we're lucky that they didn't. But if you die here, the Drake's gone. Okay. So, this Drake is gone now. What? This is really bad. Okay, so usually whenever Drake is up on one side and there's nothing else on the other, what you want to do is you want to cross map for the turret. But your Warwick is going bot to fight the Drake or the Aphelios, and your Nami's running bot. So what do you want to do?
I'm pretty sure I just try to ult the Drake, see if I can get something out of it. I in the game I don't feel confident walking top because I feel like I'm not getting anything out of it. If that makes sense. And then at the same time, I feel like this is gonna get Drake, walk mid, and just push the tower.
So that's fair, but we have to be real. Okay, be realistic with your time, right? So let's look at when they left your screen. So right now, it takes them, let's say, 25 seconds to do Drake, right? And so let's hold on. So let's say from here, right? So it'd be 1737. And let's go to 1737. You just cleared the mid wave, and now you can go top, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if that's your play, and this Drake is gone, you're spam like if you can't enter the Drake, that's one thing, right? So you would spam assistance on mid and want to go to the Drake. But this Drake is fucking gone. They've been hitting this for literally 20 seconds. So be realistic. If you can't fight the Drake, do not ping anything regarding the Drake other than pinging careful, and you're spam pinging. Like you can ping careful twice here and then spam ping this top turret because you have to make a cross
trade
map.
the Drake for something.
Exactly. Because if you don't, think about it, right? You guys just gave Drake, your Nami's dead, and you got nothing in exchange.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
you have to make your money. Yeah, you got to get your money's worth. I'm talking like this is like a deal, but yeah. So this top turret should be yours, and I actually want you to like move top to get the turret because the Rivens won't be able to get it by herself, right? And you see the Briar. I think when you push the mid wave, you see the Briar too, right? So yeah, right now you're moving towards the Drake. You would just be moving towards top turret, and the Briar's not going to catch up to you. And in fact, if the Briar tries to fight the Riven and you're walking this way, the Briar's dead and you get the top
It's
turret.
free kill and the tower, so it's an even trade technically.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So once its objective is gone for sure. So Drake takes 25 secs. I mean, it's very like the number varies based off of like what champions and whatnot, but like I'll just give 20. Yeah, I'll give 25 seconds, and then look for a cross map on the other side to get kills and turrets. There you go. So genuinely, if you were to do that right here, you would get, so these turrets give you 600 gold. Split between two, you would get 300. And then imagine you killed the Briar. So you would get about 900 gold in exchange. I don't give a fuck about losing one Drake. I just got 900 fucking gold. Like imagine you get the kill too. It's basically 1,000.
Yeah, it would be huge. That would be huge.
Right? So they actually fucked up by taking this Drake. Like they did not need to send this many people to Drake. Obviously getting the Drake
to four-man it.
Exactly.
Need to four-man it, yeah.
Yes. So taking advantage of that is going to get you in a better position. And no matter what, okay, the skill that will help you like overcome losses like this. So like your Nami got chunked, right? So you lost the Drake. You need to be realistic with your time. So for example, Rift Herald, right? How much time do you think it takes to take Rift Herald?
35
seconds. Exactly. Yeah. So if you count that in your head from the second they show off your screen and you look at this timer, your game will be so much easier.
Okay.
So you're just giving yourself a timer to do something, right? So let's look at when the Ari left.
Like she walks away.
Yes.
Shove the wave here and just walk straight up.
Well, no, you can,
second wave
but you
well?
should sub the second wave. Yes, because think about it, right?
Okay.
In the next 20 seconds, right? You're going to be able to clear the wave. So if you're scared of the Briar, it's one thing. I want you to like walk towards this bush and then ward it after you clear the wave. You can do that to be safe on one side. But no matter what, you'll have enough time to push this next wave and then go into top side. Do you think you'll ever have time to go into Drake?
Have time to no.
No, exactly. So that's the skill of, I mean, I say like being realistic, but it's just like being realistic with the amount of time you have, because time is like the biggest resource you have in this game.
For sure, for sure.
Okay.
Plus, Riven would need to shove an extra wave as well. So if
Exactly.
I just shove this one and then leave, it'd just kind of be awkward. We're just sharing XP. So
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Yeah. And the Briar, if she's smart and she sees you like walking top, she can just
trades mid tower.
yeah,
top tower.
which would be pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the strength you guys had here was that you got 2 waves while they only got 1 in for a Drake, and you got a turret. So yeah, if you were to just leave this wave, it would be a bad trade.
Okay.
All right. Do you have any questions about what we went over?
So in this situation right here, right, where I know the Drake is gone for sure.
Mm-hmm.
What are other like pointers that could that could show me that the Drake is for sure gone? Because I have moments where like I want to do something in exchange for the Drake, but I at the same time feel like we can still contest the Drake, and then I get caught in this like awkward situation.
So it's when the timers are like more squeeze. I mean, it's like the timer is shorter for them. So basically what I mean by that is like, let's say in this picture, right, your Nami would be back on midwave about like now, and your Warwick is mid. In this situation, because they've only had like, for example, 10 seconds to do this Drake, you can walk in. Whereas now we're getting on to 15 and then, or getting on to 20, and then now 25 seconds. So the shorter the amount of time your team has to come and get to you and then go to the Drake, the more chances you're going to have to contest the objective. So because you're Nami based, really, well, she got chunked and then she had to base, right? Because of that, they're now able to get the Drake no matter what, because your Nami's not going to make it there in time. They're just going to hit the Drake and kill it, right? They don't need to invade you guys. They don't need to do anything. All they have to do is push this mid wave and go to Drake. And so looking at the distance between your teammates and the objective, and do you want to be entering with your team, right? Like if they're all here, but they're bot lane, are you able to go to the Drake?
If they're all bot lane, but I'm walking in alone, no, definitely.
No, exactly. So even then, there's like exceptions, but I want number one, your team to be with you, and then number two, it has to be within like a small time frame where you're able to contest, to fight or steal the objective, but like not long enough that they can just get the objective and get the fuck out.
Okay.
Okay.